So welcome everyone to today's webinar where we have our Stand Out with 5-Star Reputation and Smarter Customer Communication webinar today. And we're really proud to have Podium as our partner for this one. I'm Summer, I'm the Projects and Events Manager at MPAQ, and today I will be moderating the webinar. We are recording this and we will send out the link afterwards so you can revisit the content or you can share it with your team. For anyone that is tuning in a little bit later on the recording, thank you for making time to catch up. We know how busy everyone's schedules are, and it's not always possible to be online at the exact time that we're holding these. But it is really fantastic to see so many people registered today. And as I said before, I want to thank our partner Podium who are helping us deliver this one. Their support makes webinars like this possible, and their expertise in customer communication and reputation management is exactly what we'll be focusing on. We've got a few topics to cover, but I'm going to introduce our presenter, Tyson. Tyson's a home service account executive from Podium, and he's going to walk us through the practical ways to apply all the tips and tools in your business. Tyson, welcome. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you. It's good to be here.
And yeah, if you are here with us live, feel free to pop any questions in the chat as we go. We'll circle back to them at the end, or Tyson will cover them as we go. If you are watching the recording later, you're welcome to email through or comment any questions on the video, and we'll make sure that they're answered. But that's all from me. Tyson, I will hand over to you.
No worries. Thanks, Summer. G'day, guys. Like Summer mentioned, I'm one of the account executives here at Podium. And I'll be taking you through the platform today. There's 4 main areas of Podium, but I'm going to focus on 3 for the sake of time. If there is any interest in looking into Podium further, at the end, there will be a QR code that I'll have on the screen. Feel free to scan it and we can book in a time to run you through it in a more personalized manner. But for today's purposes, the 3 things that I'll be focusing on are getting found and getting chosen, capturing every lead, and then converting more leads. Okay. So how Podium does this, how it helps you get found and get chosen, first things first, is we focus on online reputation. I would implore every business owner here to Google your business and see how you look online, because this is what majority of your customers will see when they are looking for your services in your area. Okay, we know that 81% of people read reviews before they pick up the phone and give you a call or jump onto your website. We know that 57% of consumers won't buy from a business that's under 4 stars. We also know that 84% of consumers trust online reviews as much as they trust an in-person recommendation. How Podium helps in this space, we utilize SMS as a quick and convenient tool to capture reviews. They are more personal than an email, and they have a higher open rate and conversion rate than emails do as well. With customers checking their phones on average 150 times per day, sending them an SMS with an invitation to leave you a Google review gives you the best chance possible to capture that review there and then. Second piece of the puzzle is capturing every lead. Now, how Podium helps with this is all of your different lead channels, anything that comes in online, over the phone, via social media, from third-party lead sites, even from your own website itself. All inquiries can be centralized into one easy-to-use inbox that your whole team can have access to. Podium's intention is that you never miss out on a lead. With every lead sitting in one spot and your whole team being able to react to it effectively and quickly, it gives you the best chance possible to not only respond to those leads, but convert them faster than your competition. With that being said, we know that phone calls for a business are still mission critical, with 71% of communication still taking place over the phone, and 60% of customers choosing to call your business from Google directly. There are 4 main problems with existing phone systems. They are missing leads, whether those inquiries come in after hours or over the weekend, and customers not knowing that they're able to text you, not having a centralized inbox, so conversations can be scattered across multiple numbers and devices with no centralization. Also, when a customer calls, not having clear key details of who that person is and where they are at in the customer journey. Outdated systems, landlines, mobile phones, there is no automation or follow-up. And with a landline, there is no mobile app, so you can't take that business with you wherever you go. A lot of businesses are still stuck in the he said, she said scenario without any sort of call recordings or trackings to back up conversations, and without visibility across the team, quite often conversations just fall short. How Podium helps in this manner is you've got immediate context of who is calling, where they're at in the journey, and what has been said previously. Every call is recorded and transcribed with AI, and there is a summary presented of that conversation as well for quick context throughout the team. Off the back of any missed call, there is an immediate follow-up. Podium will automatically text that customer on your behalf, allowing them to continue the conversation via SMS. With the average call rate being 30%, 80% of customers will not go on to leave a voicemail. So that immediate follow-up via SMS is critical in you responding to that lead effectively before they go to a competitor. Guys, the competition has never been stiffer, especially in your industry. With 80% of leads being lost if a customer isn't responded to within 5 minutes effectively, and customers doing research after hours and over the weekend, quite often when your business is shut. With significant issues around staffing, having the team there to manage those inquiries, to manage those leads quickly and effectively, quite often they just slip through the cracks. An analysis was run, and it was found that if a business responded to a lead within 5 minutes, the chances of converting that lead quadrupled. But after that 5-minute mark, it essentially dropped off a cliff. How Podium helps out in this space is off the back of any missed call, it will respond instantly within 60 seconds because the conversion rate increases by 391%. And with 78% of customers choosing to buy from the first business that responds, it is critical that you are there when they need you and you respond effectively. That is why we've built out Gary, your AI employee. His job is to save you time and convert more leads, and he can do so 24/7. So even when your business is shut, he will understand your business inside and out, all of your service areas, all of your service offerings. He will capture all of the key information that you need off your clients and get it to a point where essentially all you need to do is book it into your JMS or into your calendar. Let me give you a bit of an intro to Gary.
What if you could make more money in less time? Meet Gary, your all-in-one conversational AI employee who sells, schedules, and communicates with customers day and night while still sounding like the human you are. With Gary, you'll be the first to respond to new leads from email, text, phone, and websites, turning meaningful customer conversations into more appointments and sales. Gary always sounds genuine and conversational, never robotic, to assist in warming leads and providing amazing customer experiences, all while giving contextual answers to win more appointments. Gary works overtime all the time, capturing leads, answering complex questions, even scanning images to identify any damage, and respond just like a human expert. Gary can also schedule appointments, moving you one step closer to securing the job.
The vision and our goal for you is that you are on the front line of innovation with AI, helping you make more money, become more efficient, and staying ahead of the competition.
Win more leads, make more money faster with AI with Podium. What if you could make more?
And this is an example. Actually, this is a testimonial from a plumber up in Brisbane that is utilizing Gary. For them, the most appealing part was that it chased up an email inquiry straight away. They knew that the customer might send inquiries to multiple businesses. And with everything going on, you've got to get onto it first thing in the morning. Quite often, businesses have a lot of stuff going on, especially when it comes to Monday mornings, so things can sometimes get missed. In their words, that's been the best part about it, getting onto the customer straight away. They start talking, and then the business has pretty much got the job nearly booked in. The girls would make up a call first thing in the morning, boom, job's done. The $1,000 that they pay a month is nothing compared to what they get back from it. There's been months where they've done 20 to 30x. There's even been months where they've gotten $80,000 just from the $1,000 from the leads that have come in from Podium. For this business, they'd managed to capture and convert a $40,000 stormwater job that came in from Gary after hours. So in terms of an ROI, it's pretty impressive. Last thing, converting more customers. Payments, the lifeblood of any business. Now, we know that 48% of small businesses' invoices are paid late. It's a clunky process sending a customer an invoice and having them make that payment. On average, Australian small businesses are paid 6.4 days late on their invoices. And if you send an invoice 30 days out, that's 36 days late. The cost that it has on Australian small businesses is 1.1 billion per year. Our Podium helps in this space. So we make it incredibly easy for you to capture payments off your customers. By sending that customer a text message with a payment link, they can make payment through any card that's saved to their phone. So think face scan or thumb scan, or they can input their card details. They no longer have to jump back and forth from an email invoice into their banking app to create that account to get the funds over to you. It's quick, it's easy, it takes them 20 seconds and it's done. This is the results from a plumber up in Queensland. The average time it took them to get paid through Podium was 3 minutes. And they were able to process $160,000 within 90 days of using the platform. How do we tie it all together? Well, Podium connects with the systems that you already use. We have comprehensive integrations with SimPro, Aeroflow, Service Titan, and ServiceMate, so that your job management software is your source of truth, your central hub. Everything that happens inside of Podium is able to sync over into that JMS for you. Happy to open it up to any questions. Guys, feel free to just jump in or put them into the chat.
Cool, thanks, Tyson. Yeah, so if anyone does have any questions, feel free to pop those in, or feel free to unmute yourself and ask any questions. I suppose I had a couple that were, I suppose, not directly related to the Podium system, if that's okay, Tyson. So you mentioned about online reviews and that kind of thing. We know online reviews aren't always positive. There are some people that will only review when it's a negative experience, unfortunately. What's your advice for businesses on handling negative feedback in a way that actually helps their reputation long term?
Yeah, great question. So with Google reviews, be they positive or negative, Google takes into account how often you are getting reviews and your response to those reviews. A negative review can quite often, in some instances, be a positive thing, especially depending on how you respond to that review. Because your customer, every customer knows that no business is perfect. You will get the odd negative review. You can't make every customer happy. How you respond to that negative feedback talks more about you as a business and your service than not getting any review and not responding at all.
Yeah, cool. You don't want to be one of those companies going viral for their response to a negative review. Cool. And yeah, so I suppose a lot of plumbers would be, in my, I suppose, opinion, would be still heavily phone-based. They're quite often, they're out on jobs if they don't have like an admin team back at an office, that kind of thing. If they're managing things themselves, they might be out on a job, so they're pretty heavily phone-based. I suppose, what are the biggest advantages to shifting the customer communication to text messaging when that is the case, when they, maybe they only get a chance to check it once a day or that kind of thing?
Yeah, good question. So the biggest benefit of shifting communication to SMS is, one, it's quick and it's personal. So your customer will see that communication with you. Two, you've got a written record of everything that's been said between you and your customers.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, does anyone else have any other questions? Lucinda, I can see you there. Do you have any questions at all? I'm picking on you because I can see your camera. You're all good. Cool. All right. Well, thank you so much to everyone for joining us. It was short and sweet, but thank you to Tyson for presenting and to Podium for partnering with us on the session. Don't forget the recording. It will be emailed out to everyone, so you can refer back to it and get any information. And we will send out details for Podium if you do want to get in touch and have any further conversations with them. Also, keep an eye on the MPAQ website. I know it's coming towards the end of the year, so there's not too much coming up for the remainder of this year in terms of workshops or networking opportunities, but we will start to release our 2026 schedules soon. Thanks, Lucinda. And yeah, if you do want to discuss the topic further, reach out to the MPAQ team, or as I said, we can send out the Podium details as well. But thank you so much to everyone for joining us, and we will see you next time.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.